Good morning. Thank you for joining me for another 5 good minutes with the Word. I'm Barry Bryson, and we're continuing our study of the biographical Psalms of David. And we're in Psalm 63 today. Psalm 63 has always been one of my favorite of David's hymns. The superscription says, a psalm of David when he was in the wilderness of Judah. This could be a variety of times. It could be several times when he was a younger man, fleeing from Saul, or later in life when he was fleeing from his own son Absalom, which I seem to think is the time that this was written, just based upon verse 11. It seems that David himself is the king that he's talking about, just from my reading, but it could fit either time. Psalm 63 is a straight up love song. It is in the style, the structure of a love song, of a love hymn that someone would write to their beloved, the person that they're pining for. But this love song is not written to, some far off lady. This love song is written to God Himself, because David feels this way about God, loves God in the deepest part of his being, and needs God's presence, God's protection. And all that comes out in Psalm 63, which is just a masterful piece of work, just the way it's stitched together. So let's read it. O God, you are my God. Earnestly I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh faints for you, as in a dry and weary land where there is no water. I have looked upon you in the sanctuary. Behold your power and glory. Beholding your power and glory. Because of your steadfast love is better than life, my lips will praise you. So I will bless you as long as I live. In your name I will lift up my hands. My soul will be satisfied as with fat and rich food. My mouth will praise you with joyful lips. When I remember you on my bed and meditate on you in the watches of the night, for you have been my help, and in the shadow of your wings I will sing for joy. My soul clings to you. Your right hand upholds me. But those who seek to destroy my life shall go down into the depths of the earth. They shall be given over to the power of the sword. They shall be a portion for jackals. But the king shall rejoice in God. All who swear by him shall exult, for the mouths of liars shall be stopped. Okay. There's just such there's no explanation needed. It's just such a pure expression of feeling, Psalm 63 is. And in the moment of crisis, the thing that he feels overwhelmingly is his love for God. To me, the interesting thing about this song is the fact that Yahweh's name isn't mentioned in it at all. God is God, he's El, he's Elohim. He's not Yahweh's name, Lord, all caps, is not there in the text. And so it's the more formal Elohim, not the more intimate Yahweh. And I don't know why that is, other than maybe David doesn't want us to get the wrong idea that his love for God, even though he's using the form of a romantic song, he's using that to tell us this is about me and God. Don't get the wrong idea about that. Throughout the song, he uses the abstract to describe the physical and the physical to describe the abstract. I earnestly seek you. Okay, I'm looking for you. So that's the theme. That's a theme of a love song. I'm looking for my beloved. It's a theme in Song of Solomon. I'm looking for my beloved and I can't find him, or I can't find her. Where are you? I go out in the watches of the night and I'm looking for you. And then he says, my soul thirsts and my flesh yearns. I know in the ESV it says faints, but it's the word for longing. And so he takes a word that we would associate with a feeling, and he gives it to something physical. My flesh is yearning. And then he takes something quite physical, like thirst, and he gives it to an abstract feeling, or something that is not corporeal anyway. My soul thirsts for you, my flesh faints for you. That's the kind of mastery of just poetic expression that we can see when we take this apart, but we don't need to see to get the full effect of. It's just David, who is the greatest human poet, at his absolute best, in just 2 lines and 6 words, just performing a miracle of expression. And he does it later on in the middle of the psalm as well. And then he also continues to go between past, present, and future. I have looked past, beholding your power of glory. And I beholding your power and glory. That's present. I have looked, I am beholding. Because of your steadfast love, I will praise you forever. That's future. And he continues to inhabit past, present, and future simultaneously in this song, throughout this song. And that's important, because our present may be awful, as David's present in this song is awful, but his past is solid, and therefore his future is going to be glorious. To me, the sad part about the song is the way it ends. If this is indeed a song about the time that David is fleeing from Absalom, as is Psalm 3, and we know that David has given orders that Absalom is not to be killed, and therefore fully expects victory, but fully expects Absalom to survive. We know that when he says, I want those people who are saying these nasty things about me and are trying to kill me, I want them to be food for jackals, that he's not talking about his son. And yet his son is going to die. And so there is a great deal of sadness at the end of this song that is a love song, but it is a bittersweet love song. And it reminds us of the, it's agua dulce. It's bittersweet, that the sweetness is looking back in the past and seeing God's presence where we didn't see it when we were living it. Looking forward to the future and knowing that our future is glorious, but reminding ourselves that life on this sinful world while we live it is often more bitter than it is sweet. Okay, thank you so much. I've taken up nearly 9 minutes of your time now. We're going to pick up with Psalm 70 next time.